Hi, my name is Karen Marie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's Friday Sews video. If you've seen other Friday Sews this week, you might have noticed that there is something special going on this week. The lovely people over at the Friday Sews Facebook group suggested that we might do something a little bit different this week. So today is actually Monday the 16th of October, and I have just been to band practice, so it's really late. So pardon the bad lighting and everything. But I just wanted to quickly pop on to tell you about this week's project. So the thing is that this Friday, you'll probably see lots of people doing Friday Sews, and that everyone will have filmed just a little bit every day. Some were very good at this and started already on Saturday, I believe. I decided to do a Monday through Friday video, and the idea is that you get a sort of a little glimpse into our lives and hopefully something about sewing, you know, in there. Maybe it's sort of I thought this might be a good experience to sort of get me started on thinking about Vlogmas, because I think I'll be doing Vlogmas this year in some sort of format. But anyway, so I just came on today to say a little bit about what the deal is this week. So I haven't been sewing much today, but I have been wearing a Me Made. This is the I Am Rainbow sweatshirt from My Own Patterns, and I have been planning something to come up soon. So I have been thinking about sewing, and I've been cutting out something. So I have been doing a little bit. I just forgot to film it, and I was in kind of a rush because I was going to band practice as well. So that was it for today, and tomorrow I hope that I'll be able to sew a little bit, and then I'll check in with you then. Bye for now. I haven't really much time to sew this week because my husband is away on a business trip. So I don't have childcare, so I can't really sit and sew as much as I can when he's at home, because my sewing room is actually downstairs in a kind of separate computer room and I have my sewing machine right here, my sturdy little faff, but this is also the kind of a kind of storage room that we use for like storing our skis and everything. So I actually have to go out from the house and come down to this this place. So I can't really sew that much when he's away, but I did manage to steal just half an hour, and I am currently working on my Maison Fauve Pilar jacket, and I think this is going to be so cute. Now, I have wanted to make a denim jacket for quite some time, but I've been sort of a little afraid to get started because, oh my goodness, there are a lot of pieces. I am now working on the front, one of the fronts. So I've sort of made the side here, and then I'm going to insert the little facing, and then behind that is going to be a pocket in this remnant from a shirt that I made earlier this month. So I am well on the way to make this. I've already made the other part of the jacket, and whoops, this jacket is so cute. This is the sort of upper part of the side front, and it has this gorgeous little darts that's sewn on the outside, and then the pocket flap. All right. So I'm going to use my half hour wisely and then get a little further on with my jacket. See you soon. Hello. It's me again. So it's Wednesday. It's late at night. I'm going to bed in a moment. I look like a train wreck because I've been working all day, obviously, and then, dinner and housework and putting the youngest to bed and all of that kind of thing. And I've had, a really quite stressful day at work, so I didn't have any mental capacity to sew today. So, but I did have a little update for you today too. So today I actually changed the name of my channel just a little bit, and the handle, because I've had my YouTube channel for years. I just haven't been using it for sewing content, and when I originally made it, the channel, it was for posting tutorials and stuff for students, but because that was before we had a separate channel for that kind of thing, and I didn't really consider the handle and the name of my channel as anything in particular. But now that I am using it for sewing content, I thought it should have a little better name. And I have been wrecking my brain to figure out some clever pun with sew or stitch or something like that. But I'm a bit late to the party, so a lot of the best ones have already been taken, and I thought, I really quite like the idea of keeping my name in the channel name, just because sometimes when I watch other YouTubers, I can't remember what their names are because I can only remember the name of the channel. And that seems just, because then I can't say, la 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 from that and that channel. I can only mention the channel itself. So I thought I wanted to keep my name in it. But since my name is rather long, and Norwegians tend to use, or at least more often than in the States, we tend to use both our names if we have two names, even informally. So I use both my names. It's not a problem if you want to call me Karen. By all means, do what you like. But I use both my names, and it's quite long, so I didn't want the channel name to be, very, very long. So I thought, I've been thinking to try to find something clever, but in the end I just landed on Made By and then my name. So now it's called Made by Karen Marie, but it's still me. So I thought, I hope that you think that was a good idea. It's just to sort of make it a little more clear that this is something, a channel that is, creative or has creative content on it. So other than that, I haven't really been thinking much about sewing today, other than I have been rewatching a video that I bought from the lovely Andrea from Beyond the Pink Door, because when I bought the Pilar jacket pattern from Maison Fauve, I think Maison Fauve has just the loveliest patterns, but this is the first Maison Fauve pattern that I am making. And as I showed you a little clip of it, I'm making it, so I hope I put in a clip before this of my little effort yesterday. However, when I wanted to make this, but I just, these days I don't really have the mental capacity of really reading the instructions very detailed if it is more like many pieces and a bit more complicated. And when Andrea said that she had made a sew-along, a very detailed sew-along for the jacket that you could purchase for something like I can't remember, €8 or something like that. I thought, yeah, let's go for that. So I bought her instructions. I didn't buy the kit because I already had the fabric and the pattern, but I bought the instructions, and I mean, highly recommend that if you are kind of struggling with just the written instructions, because Andrea, as you probably already follow, does the greatest instruction videos, and I adore her. Not that I've ever met her in person, but all her content is really great. And I noticed that on her instructions, she mentions that instead of the back facing, she's actually making, she's kind of cut the a lining piece of the back yoke so that it kind of folds over and hides the seams at the back of the, on top of the jacket back. And I am now sort of considering whether I should do the same or whether I should just follow the instructions from the pattern themselves. So I have been thinking about sewing today. I just haven't been doing any. I've used, this is the remnants of a shirt that I made. And I have a little piece of this left. And this is just such a happy fabric. I just love it. And I've used this for like the pocket flap lining and the pockets inside, and I thought I do have enough to sort of make the kind of Andrea version of the back yoke, so I'm sort of thinking about it. I also need to cut one more or maybe two new cuffs for this shirt that I made out of this fabric, because the cuffs are just a little bit tight on me, but I still should have plenty of room to get that done. So that was today's little snippet for this week's Friday Sews, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hello again. It is Thursday and I am actually in my sewing space. The lighting is terrible because it's not meant for filming. And I have sort of a green curtain behind me because my husband uses the computer next to me when he's at meetings, etc. And believe me, we do not want everyone to see what's behind this curtain, because it is so incredibly messy that I'm ashamed of it. But enough with that. I only have like an hour to sew today, but I am getting on with my PLR jacket, so I thought you might want to see how I'm getting on.
All right, and here is the jacket and my trusty little faff and some clappers behind them. I don't need to use clappers for this one, obviously, but it's going smoothly so far. So I'm just easing in the collar at this moment, and then afterwards I will be connecting the sort of facings and everything. And it's really starting to come together. And actually, I never really take my time with projects, or I kind of like to, when I sit down to a project, I like to finish it. Either in one go or at least not more than two. But I am actually surprising myself by actually liking this little process about sewing like half an hour now and half an hour then. So I might try that in the future too. I've also decided to change the sort of back facing a little bit and do it like Andrea at Beyond Pink Door does. And she uses kind of the whole back yoke as the facing. So I think I'll probably try that instead. So now to get in the collar, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a little more later.
Hello again, it's Friday, and this is the last little snippet of this week's Friday Sews. I'm filming in my car because it's the only place, or one of the two places in the house that I can actually have some minutes to myself.
and I thought, let's do it in the car. I've been at work all day and I've just arrived back home and will be proceeding with dinner and the rest of the day, but I thought I'll just finish this video off and then get it posted. Just to, get it done. I hope you've enjoyed having this little glimpse into the lives of someone who's desperately trying to sew more and that it hasn't been too boring for you. I had hoped to finish the Pilar jacket during this little Friday Sews day-to-day adventure. I did not have enough time for that, but I do hope that I'll have some time to finish it off this weekend. I do hope to have some time to sew tonight, and I'll also have a little time on Sunday. I have a few projects that I am thinking of beginning to, so I have some cutting out to do, which I'll hopefully be doing tonight. And if I'm successful, you'll be able to see that on next Friday Sews. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Bye!